Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Tour It. I'm Wilson from WTA Interior. Today, I'm going to bring you a tour at my recent completed projects at Rivervale. Come, let's check it out.
Hi everyone, this is one of my very recent projects that I've done. So today I'll be going through to bring you a tour to go through the design process and the thoughts that I have for this unit. So let me just first start off with the shoe cabinet. Actually, it used to be a DB box, a DB cabinet. So as you can see inside, there is all the modem routers which is all inside here. So we actually changed this into a shoe cabinet, and then to make it not look like a shoe cabinet, so we actually have fluted panels, laminated fluted. So we do this design that flows here to have a full height mirror over here. Yeah. So coming to on the left side, it will be the household shelter. So our initial thoughts that we have is we're going to have a display, and we're going to not make it look like a household shelter. So we have this feature wall here to cover all the way here, and then the display over here. So I make this curve to smooth it out, and from once you enter from the house, right, from outside to the house, you don't feel that it is a display over there, like a chunk of cabinet. So yeah, this is actually the conceal door that we do for the household shelter door. Yeah. Okay, so let's go on to the display cabinet over here. So this display cabinet is one of the initial criteria from our clients that actually their daughter has quite a number of display that they want to bring out. And then because the previous house they had is not enough of a space for them to display everything. So as we go along, you realize that there are actually tiny spaces here and there that they'll be putting out the different type of display. Then we will move on to the living hall. So the living space here, we actually, this initially is a living hall plus a suggested study, but we actually convert it into an extra bedroom with the living hall. Yeah. So our initial consideration is because my clients they have a big family. We wanted to have a 4th bedroom. So in order to achieve this, right, we have to take into consideration of every single inch of the space. We actually include a curve over here. You can have a look. So this wall over here, we curve it in so that this extra bedroom doesn't look too bulky. Then of course we have a new bedroom door and door frame over here. On the living hall area, maybe we can come further in. So this part, we actually did a simple TV console. We also use black tinted glass door. You'll be still flipped up and slot in for the easy usage. So you can just bring things and out. So why we use black tinted glass, right? Just to have a little touch on this. So it's to easy use for your players. So you can still control all the players using your remote controls. Because if you go for the typical wooden door, right, it might be a hassle that you have to keep open and closing, which will also contribute to the lifespan of the hinges. Yeah. So we have our display shelving over here. Again, it's a very simple shelf, but it's to display the small little things that we have, and it's to bring out the character for the whole design. Alright, so we'll move on to the common bedroom, the 4th bedroom. So this bedroom is meant for my homeowner's mother. She'll be staying in this room. So actually the space here I actually cater for everything to be fitting. As you know, the space over here is not very huge. So we have a criteria that is single size bed, and then a simple wardrobe and a study table. So of course, the things that we will face, the problem that we face is actually putting everything together, yet we have to make every space count. Like you can see over here, there's a wardrobe. The wardrobe, we have we face issue of aircon trunking that's going to eat up the space. So we actually maximize everything we can with a single size bed over here. Yeah. Then for the wardrobe, is you can see the color palette that we use, right, is more modern, more Japandi. So I created this round recessed handle over here. So it's for also the design, and the color using is actually, there's a contrast over here. The warm wood that we use for the bedroom doors actually is used here as well. Then we have a simple study desk. This is for her mom to do her writing and then her simple work over here. So simple shelving with a LED, and then of course, the mother herself has some display that she wants to decorate as well. So we'll now move to the next bedroom, the daughter's bedroom. Criteria that we have from our homeowners is a big wardrobe, and then of course a study table, and we have a queen size bed. And the most importantly is the storage that we need. Over here, we have a bed headboard. Because of the nature of the walls, right, there is a recessed area over here. So we make use of that and create a niche at the headboard. So the daughter can actually use it as like a side table. So they can be putting their alarm clock, charging phone. Yeah, so we integrate some sockets over here as well. Then for study table, it's a pretty decent study table, 1.2 meters. And then we have drawer at the bottom to maximize the space as well. Then simple top shelving again with lightings. The main thing is to create the ambience. We have lightings for whenever she's using the desk over here. Then we have a wardrobe as we maximize the number of hanging rods. And then over here we have a simple recess area for her to be putting her books, or can be printer, for the working use. And then the top and bottom will be storage as well. It's more for folding clothes. Okay, so we move on to the storage platform over here. So as you can see, we have maximized all the space that we can for this whole platform. There will be storage below the bed itself and also at the border of it. So actually, it's a door that can be lifted up, and then we can have more storage at the bottom. And then staircase over here, a simple step with storage at the drawer as well. So both steps. Yes. Then we have also simple side table at the end. Is to again for her to put some documents. Then so we'll move on to the next bedroom. It will be the sister bedroom over here. So as you move in, you can see it's a whole stretch of wardrobe over here. As you can see, the initial requirement for this bedroom, right, is they need a big wardrobe. Yep. So for the design wise, I'm trying to make it as simple, as sleek as possible. So I used some grey marble looking laminates with some warm looking wood colors as a recessed handle. So to create that similarity among all the bedrooms as one whole team. Yeah. So that's all for this bedroom. We'll move on to the master bedroom. So as you move in, we have our wardrobes over here. So we have actually maximized the space over here. So they're quite simple. They would want to have just hanging rods and drawers is sufficient for them to use. So I actually proposed to have a recessed area for them to be putting their printers, charging some other stuff. And again, the top and bottom will be storage as well, meant for folding clothes. Over here, this will be the storage bed. So we have storage below the bed and at the border of it. So we maximize the space over here. Then we also have a bay window. You can see the slight rise in the height. So it actually creates an area for my clients to be reading their books. For this part is the bookshelf that we actually create for her with a glass door. And then for the bed headboard, we did the same to have a thick bed headboard and create a recessed area as a side table.
Alright everyone, we've come to the end of the tour. Thank you so much for watching. If you like our video, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe our YouTube channel, and also follow us on our social media handle below. With that, we'll see you next time. Bye!